NFL draft next week, April 27th. Who's number one? Who's going number one in Carolina? CJ Stroud or Bryce Young? Off the top, Wade.
Bryce Young.
Tyler.
CJ Stroud.
Oh, we got some disagreement. Why we got some disagreement?
Carolina keeps toying with everybody's heads. Bryce Young is now the odds-on betting favorite, and Vegas just always has that inside edge. I mean, come on. They're not going to lose on a bet where they can literally ask an insider who's going number one overall.
We got some insider trading here.
And set the odds at what they want and bring people in. I mean, I feel like they know something that we don't. And if you look at them as prospects, sure, I think CJ Stroud is a great prospect overall. But Bryce Young has been nothing but great at Alabama his entire career. He won the Heisman Trophy a couple years ago, and he's just everything you'd ask for in a prospect besides the size. And with CJ Stroud, yeah, he has the size, but I don't know if he's as polished of a passer as Bryce is. If you're Carolina, you got to nail this pick. So you go with the most polished guy or you go with the most unpolished guy in Anthony Richardson. And I just, after the lack of success they've had at quarterback over the last 4 or 5 years, or 4 or 5 quarterbacks, I don't think they can take that risk.
Tyler, why are you thinking CJ Stroud?
I don't know. I feel like the Texans have something to do with this. I feel like Bryce Young has always been their guy. And, CJ Stroud going down to the end of the season, against Georgia, whenever he played in the semifinal game, I just feel like they already have a guy built already like Bryce Young with Matt Corral. So, why would you want another clone of who you already have? Got to go with CJ Stroud. I feel like he's one of the better passers. He doesn't run as much as Bryce Young, but if all these NFL scouts care about size, and CJ Stroud is the perfect size. Now, the one thing that goes against him is that Ohio State quarterbacks haven't really fared well. You could probably go with Justin Fields. He's probably the best Ohio State quarterback by far. But I just think that if Carolina is going to go this way, I just don't really see them going Bryce Young. It's either going to be CJ Stroud or Anthony Richardson, and out of those two, I would pick CJ Stroud with heartbeat.
What about this? What if the reason
Levis.
why Bryce Young is now the odds-on favorite to go number one is because
I never trust
Carolina's the Bucking and Houston goes up the number one pick to get their guy all along.
Now that's
probably why Vegas is saying that.
Yeah, they brought him in for an interview, and maybe it was just a bluff.
That is true. I hear your points. I'm going Will Levis, number one. No, I'm not picking Will Levis, number one. I wouldn't even pick him in the first round. I could see Anthony Richardson slide in there and just shocking everybody. But it's probably going to be CJ Stroud or Bryce Young. I'm not going to give my take because next Thursday night, you'll be able to catch Tyler and Wade on the Belly Up NFL Draft Super Show, recapping the last 4 or 5 picks.